Thanks once again, everybody, for coming out to the Moes Plays Music Artist of the Month. This is something that we do every month to promote local musicians writing songs, such as Kevin Davison. So give Kevin a big round of applause, everybody.
Awesome. Kind of the weird thing is I didn't expect it to be like this. It's kind of cool. It's very spacious in here, so it's great to have an artist in here and just do some songs for you, and to see a few people show up is a huge bonus. That's great. So I'll just be here for a little bit. You guys can certainly ask questions. I have to ask questions about this Periscope thing because I don't know what the frig it is, but when I was asked about it the other day, I said it was on a submarine, so that's as much as I know about Periscope. So if you're seeing this live, I guess you guys post it on your Facebook, and then people can just jump on there and watch a live version of it. Is it taped as well? Like, does it tape itself for 24
hours?
So you can go back and watch it. Something I might do at supper time tonight. So we had some CDs here, and hopefully some of you purchased the album. I just did it in Nashville in February, and had to fast track it quite a bit to try to get the CD going, only because it was quite an important message for one of the songs that I put out, which was When Those Sirens Are Gone, and there's been an awful lot going on in my life since I put that song out. I ended up leaving my full-time job, and I'm strictly just playing music full-time, which is something I've always wanted to do, but I never thought I'd ever be able to do it. I'll certainly play that one for you. How long do you guys want me to play, or what? Did you play nice?
Say hi to your viewers on Periscope.
Oh, so if there's viewers on there,
Charlie Acorn's watching right now.
Oh, Charlie's on there. Awesome. Charlie's a great guy.
We love Charlie.
Yeah, Charlie's super. So yeah, I'll play you a few tunes, and then you guys can ask some questions. And has Charlie been here before doing the artist thing? Yeah, he's an unbelievable musician, and a super guy. So if he's on there watching, certainly come out and sometime and to one of my shows, Charlie. Yeah, been to a couple of yours. So. I'll play one off my old album first. Maybe this is just none of my business, but I can't stand the way he's talking to you. You're the kind of girl a guy wouldn't want to lose, and if it breaks your heart in two, bring it here to me. My arms are wide open. I won't ever let your heart get broken. Together we can see how amazing love can be. Baby, bring it here to me. Bring it here to me. I didn't come in here to cause a commotion. I sure ain't looking for no cowboy fight, but I can see that he ain't treating your love right. But you can change all that tonight. Bring it here to me. My arms are wide open. I won't ever let your heart get broken. Together we can see how amazing love can be. Baby, bring it here to me. I'm ready and I'm waiting. It'll be a chance that's well worth taking. Together we can see how amazing love can be. Just snap your fingers, just say the word. If you want the kind of love that you deserve, that you deserve. And baby, bring it here to me. My arms are wide open. I won't ever let your heart get broken. Together we can see how amazing love can be. Baby, bring it here to me. Bring it here to me. Baby, bring it here to me. Bring it here to me. You know, it's almost more nerve-wracking to play for this many people than like 10,000. Because you can see them all perfectly right in front of you. Everybody else is kind of like a blur of heads. Nothing personal. Where are you going? Anyway, I'll do a couple off my new album. Of course, did anybody besides you purchase? Did anybody get a chance to listen to it? I know you have.
We love it.
Six songs. They do 6-packs in Nashville right now. It's kind of a big thing for them to do 6-packs. It's cheaper. People seem to like the smaller amount of songs. If you get 6 really good songs on an album and they like them all, it sort of helps you sell them a little more because you're not listening to a whole bunch of songs and trying to figure which one you really like, and everybody's got their own sort of thought in their head of how they like certain music and certain way it's played and the way it goes. But the 6-packs are certainly what most people are doing now, and the 6-pack is actually if you're getting into the music business and you want to know if you're going to be able to get nominated. 6-packs are actually full albums now, so they call them EPs, of course, but you can certainly put in for if you want to do like album of the year through Music Nova Scotia, ECMAs, CCMAs. They're actually considered that. They're considered full albums, so you can actually apply for those. I look around this place and all your stuff, pictures on the wall that used to be us. Those days are gone like a summer breeze. Well, the bathroom mirror's only got one face. Your toothbrush is sitting in the same damn place. Gonna throw it away like the rest of your memories. 'Cause I'm a mess. I just found out I was second best. You've been doing alright, finding love on the side. I ain't got much left. I gotta get it off my chest. Look at me, baby, I'm a mess. Well, I've been burned before, so I know the routine. Crack another bottle of smoky Jim Beam and throw the cap away and search for my iPhone. Well, the screen is fuzzy, but I found your name. A lot of loose things roll around my brain. Got a few things left to say before I move on. 'Cause I'm a mess. I just found out I was second best. You've been doing alright, finding love on the side. I ain't got much left. I gotta get it off my chest. Look at me, baby, I'm a mess. Yeah, 'cause I'm a mess. I just found out I was second best. You've been doing alright, finding love on the side. I ain't got much left. I gotta get it off my chest. Look at me, baby, I'm a mess. Yeah, look at me, baby, I'm a mess. It's kind of funny how songs come together, because I actually wrote that last year because I saw a guy on his Facebook say that he was a mess because his girlfriend was away. So we kind of came up with something completely different, and he came up with that. So funny how songs just kind of happen, and I'll certainly do this next one for you, because it's sort of the one that's kind of near and dear to my heart. One that has allowed me to quit my job. So when they say starving artist, I'm one of them. But you know what? I love macaroni and wieners. It's my favorite food. So this one you probably heard, hopefully you've heard on the radio. If you listen to country music, I don't know if you guys do or not, but this song went sort of across the country. It sort of leaked itself down into the US, and it's gone overseas to the UK as well. So daily this song is being played. There's new people that listen to this song every single day, and I couldn't be more proud of what's happening with it. I had thousands, literally, of messages from first responders, families from military personnel, and there's a real serious problem with PTSD, and nobody wants to talk about it. It's post-traumatic stress disorder, and And a lot of people have to deal with it daily when they work on an ambulance. Fire department, police officers, military, search and rescue. There's a ton of them that this can, these people can be affected by this. I've been a medic for 20 years and a firefighter for just as long, and I can stand here for 2 weeks and tell you the things that I've done that are sort of not in the norm, and things that we have to see that you can't really not see. You can't just say, well, we went to this car accident, we had a bunch of people killed, and we're going to take it out of our mind, and we're just never going to think about it again. If it was that easy, nobody would suffer from any problems. It would just be perfectly easy and normal. So when I put this song on my phone back in the end of November, which has not been that long ago, things have really taken off and changed my life, and people are being helped by it. They really are. Firefighters from the States and police officers from all the way over in the West, and just people from the UK have messaged me constantly, just saying that they listen to this song every time they come back from a major incident, and it brings them back the next day, which is good, because some people come back that day and they never go back. They go home and they deal with their issues because they've seen something that they can't unsee. So anyway, this song is called When Those Sirens Are Gone, and I'll try it for you. It was a dark and stormy night, nor'easter rolling in. It's a long 12 hours, the power's out again. I pray for inner strength, that we don't lose no lives. Just another day in the first responders' eyes. Half a cup of coffee's gone, the first run comes in. A car slid off the road, there's a family trapped within. My heart beats like a hammer, I can barely catch my breath. I'm thinking the worst and hoping for the best. Yeah, 'cause we ain't superheroes, we're just ordinary people trying to make a difference, and the first on every scene. And it's a heavy, heavy burden to carry all this hurt when you can't unsee the things you've seen. It keeps going on. When those sirens are gone. And now my shift is finally over, I gotta deal with what's mine, and try to find a way to leave those tragedies behind. So I hug my 2 children, a kiss on my wife, and just another day in a first responder's life. Yeah, 'cause we ain't superheroes, we're just ordinary people trying to make a difference, and the first on every scene. And it's a heavy, heavy burden to carry all this hurt when you can't unsee the things you've seen. It keeps going on. When those sirens are gone. Yeah, flashing lights fill the air, broken bodies everywhere. Another bad dream is stealing my sleep. 'Cause we ain't superheroes, we're just ordinary people trying to make a difference, and the first on every scene. And it's a heavy, heavy burden to carry all this hurt when you can't unsee the things you've seen. It keeps going on. When those sirens are gone, it keeps going on. When those sirens are gone. Thanks very much. I don't get sick of that song. I don't know what it is. But certainly throw some questions if you'd like to ask, and certainly try to answer my best for you if you'd like. There's got to be at least one. One person's got to start it. Nobody wants to start it.
I've got
All right, good.
a two-parter, I guess.
All right.
Outside of your genre, what music do you listen to?
I listen to mostly oldies. I'm old, right? But I certainly love to listen to...
Can't be that.
I'm pretty old. Pretty old. Just to say, I've been a medic for over 20 years, so that tells you how old I am. I didn't start when I was 10. So, you know what? I like listening to the old stuff. I certainly do listen mostly to country, but, you know, I will be perfectly honest, a lot of the country irritates me. A lot of the stuff that's on the radio now, you know, I was on a podcast yesterday. It's a national podcast, and I don't like to say anything about other artists. I don't like to say anything about the music business, but when you have songs that have real meaning, that really help and heal people, and you know, they're the songs that people really want to listen to, and then you get something like Red Solo Cup from Toby Keith. It just irritates me a little bit, because that makes it goes to show you that a lot of these artists can put anything they want on the radio and they'll play it because they're signed artists. So, you know, that's one thing that irritates me the most. If I continue to make it into the music business, I can start, you know, saying my opinion on music more. But right now, I just really can't do that. Where I'm kind of the new guy. But you know, I usually flip it over to the oldie station, and I listen to a lot of the oldies rock stuff. CCR, Bryan Adams. You know, people like that. So it's certainly not all country. Trust me. When we do a show, there's probably not even half country. We do mostly things that people are going to want to dance to and sing with, you know, stuff like that. So.
And who would you like to work with in the future?
It's a good question.
Either a producer or another country artist.
I obviously see the music business is also very strange. There are privacy policies like crazy in the music business. So you can't just get somebody like Dean that lives down the street to come here and do things, right? It just doesn't happen. It's not Dean's fault. And people might say, that guy's a jerk. Like, he won't do anything. But he's actually signed privacy policies that he's not allowed to do anything like this. That would be kind of hard for me. I think that would be hard for me to not be in the public eye, because I've been my whole life, even with my job, with music. So for me to just sit at home and not able to go out to the public is something I don't know how I'm going to fit doing that. I may not be able to do it, but I've got a lot of opportunities to work with people. I can tell you, I don't know if it's out yet. I'm on this thing too long. I don't know if I'm allowed to say it yet, but as some of you know, I was chosen for the Atlantic Discovery Stage this year for the Country Music Association. So that means in 2 weeks we go to Halifax, and the Canadian Country Music Association puts us into a mentoring program. It's really good for younger people that are just coming into the business. I've been doing this quite a long time. I've done my first professional album in 2009, so I feel like this opportunity for me is going to be huge anyway, but it's going to be huge for a lot of the younger people as well. So Tom Jackson, anyone know who Tom Jackson is? Tom Jackson, some of you do. Yeah, he used to play on North of 60. What other shows is he on? He's been on a ton of shows. He's a native. His name's Tom Jackson. He's Tom Jackson Productions. So they're going to actually do our mentoring program in Halifax in 2 weeks. We're there for a week. CCMA's put us up in the hotel, and they work with us for a week and just tweak some of the things that we need to tweak as far as artists go, because a lot of the time when you get into these programs, the next step is your career in the country music business. So it's a huge deal. It's a huge deal for the people that had been selected for it. There were over 1,000 applicants, and they picked 6. So the chances are really small that you're going to get a chance to do this. I certainly want to work with all the artists, the Canadian artists. I'm touring in Ontario with Aaron Pichette in October, so I love working with that guy. He's a great guy, great musician, and he's like me, he's into the public a lot. But any Canadian artist that right now that I could work with, it would just be a bonus for me. So I mean, I can't even really narrow it down to just say, well, I like to work with Dean Brody. It would be hard for me to do that. I'd like to get in with some of the guys in the States, because that's where the people are and that's where you're going to sell. And right now, the only guy that really I'm in with in the States a little bit right now is Brantley Gilbert, who is a friend of a friend, and Brantley and I have been just sort of talking back and forth a little bit. We get to play Cavendish together, so hopefully we're going to be able to spend some time together there, kind of get to know each other and stuff. So.
Will you
That's a really good question. Probably, but we just don't know yet. There's still, they call them ballots. You have to kind of get your music into these ballots and people vote on them. I'm still really new, so you'll hear a lot of names like George Canyon, Dean Brody, Johnny Reed, all these guys. It's hard to get the people that are sort of trying to make it in the business to get their names into that slot. Some do. I certainly will be playing. I just don't have my venues all set up yet, but I am definitely going to be playing CCMA weekend. If I actually, one person out of the 6 for the stage will be chosen as the winner, whatever. And we don't even know what we win. They haven't told us anything. They did say that if the one winner will be performing at the CCMAs, but they haven't told us when or where. I'm hoping it's on the big stage on Sunday night, because if I win it, I would love to play on the Metro Center stage that Sunday night for the awards. What's Scotiabank Center, yeah, Scotiabank Center. It's all Scotiabank Center now, isn't it? How many they bought? Like hundreds. Yeah, so anyway, that's hopefully we'll be, I know I'll be there, I just don't know where I'll be. And you never know, they may put a Nova Scotia somewhere there so people can see them. There's 2 Nova Scotians. TJ King was picked as well, who's from around here. And you know, they're going to want to put somebody from this area and showcase them because it's here. And if they don't do that, then people are going to go, "Wow, there's nobody in Nova Scotia that's doing anything." But there is. You know, there's not just me. There's a lot of other artists that are doing things. But it's just we need to have their backing to sort of pull us through that. And hopefully that's what they're going to do after this whole CCMA stage. We get to play at the Cavendish Beach Music Festival. If anybody's going to that, you guys going? What is wrong with you?
I can't afford it.
Oh, it's cheap. Yeah. Are you paying my ticket? Well, I see what I can do. I'll see if I can snag a couple. But I get to play on Friday, and Eric Church is playing there too. So, and I think we're all staying in the same.
Jimmy's playing too.
Same, and Jimmy is playing. That's right. Jimmy, you watching? No, Jimmy's not watching.
Charlie had to go, but he'll probably watch later.
Oh, cool. Yeah. So, any other questions there for me?
Are you going to continue writing about PTSD? Or is that...
That's a really good question. I don't know. Maybe that's something I need to sort of ask the public, because I've done the one big song. It's gone, it's gone through Canada and the States and the UK, and it's going to continue to keep growing. As more first responders hear it, it's going to just keep growing and growing. And I don't think there's any end to it. Like, a lot of people hear it here now, but there's areas that just haven't heard it at all yet. You know, I think if it leaks into places like New York City, it'll just explode in there, because there's so many first responders, and how many of those guys and girls still deal with 9/11? Like, come on, they are, and they've lost a lot of firefighters after the fact because they've all got cancer from it. So they're still dealing with it, and they will for many years.